Welcome, everybody. We got 7 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our 25 Topps Allen Ginter Baseball Hobby PYT 839. Then we have 24 Illusions Football Premium Hobby PYT 830, 24 Encore Football PYT 834, 25 Phoenix Football Hobby PYT 838, 25 Luminance Football Hobby PYT 831, 24 Contenders Football Hobby PYT 832, 25 Rookies and Stars Hobby PYT 843. We got a team left in Encore and Phoenix. If you guys want to buy any of those spots, you can click on those links right there in the future break schedule. I also have it pinned in the chat. We have all the breaks listed on eBay scheduled now. So you can scroll through here. Tonight, that was our schedule. We got Friday's schedule all set. We got Tuesday of next week and Thursday of next week's getting put together as well. As we post more breaks, we'll add them to this list. So if you guys want to see when your breaks that you bought in are going to be ran, go through here. You'll see, and then if you want a spot, you can just click right on the link, and it'll pull up the eBay listing, and you can buy your spots directly through here. And that's a future break schedule link. It is pinned in the chat. It is floating in the chat. Make sure you guys grab those last 2 teams. I think we had Washington and either Phoenix and Encore, and then there was one other team. I can't remember what it was. We'll get to that when we get to those breaks. Here's our first break of the night. It is 25 Allen Ginter Hobby. You guys are going to guess the last player on the hit, the player on the last hit of the break. Whether it's a rip card, an auto, a relic. There's all sorts of different hits we can get in here. You guys are going to guess the player on that. Your names are on the left, teams are on the right. We got 31 spots in this one. This one is full. This is 25 Allen Ginter Baseball Hobby PYT 839. Good luck to everybody in this one. $24 packs, 8 cards per pack. And again, we're looking for any of these autos, relic, printing plates, rip cards. There's the booklets in here as well. Whichever one of those hits are the last hit of the break, the player on that hit can earn you 20 in credit if you guess correctly. So get your guesses in for the player on that last hit. You can only get 1 guess per break. And do not guess a name that's already been guessed in the chat. Back there. There's our empty box. There's our packs. Good luck to everybody in this one. That's break number 1 of 7 tonight. We start off with Michelle Fitzgerald, Mario Franchitti. We got Ronald Acuna, Andrew Jones, who just got inducted to the Hall of Fame or nominated for the Hall of Fame. J.J. Bleday, Harmon Killebrew. We got our mini, Steve Carlton. And we got our Dodgers team card there, World Series card. Next pack. Grab those last 2 spots in tonight's breaks. Here's our mini. It's Juan Soto, Bichette, Marcelo Meyer rookie. We got Matt Chapman, Cal Raleigh, Jackson Holiday, Fred McGriff, and the Giants World Series card. For Eon, Al Kaline, Winfield. We got Mickey Mantle, Carlos Correa, Ezekiel Tovar, Yogi Berra, and the Athletics on that one. Up next after this one is the Illusions Premium. We had a spot available in Encore and Phoenix Football Hobbies when we went live. Big Sean, Chase Dolander, Ryan Paul Skeens, Tommy Edmond, Ron Sano. We got a mini of Ballesteros for the Cubs, Gibson on the Wicked Curve. Oh, yep, I'll fix that title. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second here. That was our break from last week. Last break. All right, there we go. Oh no, mini. The state birds, the eastern bluebird for New York. This is Peter Weber, Derek Jeter, Ellie De La Cruz, Brian Hayes, Gabriel Moreno, Locklear, and our Cardinals World Series card there. Get your guesses in for the player on the last hit in this break for 20 in credit. There's our mini Byliven, Joey Grazia, Mackenzie Gore, Marcus Semien, Jose Altuve, Seon Kim, Jose Barrios, and another Giants World Series card there. We got Sway Callaway, Mike Trout, Carlos Beltran, Warren Spahn. We got a mini of Jorge Posada, Hank Aaron, Barry Larkin, and the wicker curve of Clayton Kershaw. Another mini. We got Aaron Nola from the Phillies, Chris Butler, Keenan Thompson, Jimmy Rollins, and our first hit of the break is going to be a relic. That is Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole relic is our first hit of the break. You guys are guessing the player on the last of those hits. We got Kumar Rocker for the Nationals. Blake Snell, Taylor Rooks, Betts, Rafael Devers, Chase Murdoch, Griff again. We got the Light of the Night, Big Sable Point, Lighthouse Mini, Pedro Martinez on the Wicked Curve. Again, guys, if you want to see when your breaks are going to be breaking, the future break schedule is linked in the chat. We have all the breaks listed, scheduled now. There's Shane Halter on the Mini, Andres Jimenez, Ryan Cranston, Skylar Austin, Chan-Ho Park, Yamamoto, Zach Gallen, and we got a Rockies win the pennant card right there. Use that future break schedule to grab your spot. We got Ty Cobb, Willie Adames, Denzel Clark, Roki Sasaki, Emma Roberts, Ryan Sandberg, Casey Mize, or Johnny Mize, sorry, and a filler. Next pack. Like Campanella, Shota Imanaga, Pete Alonso, Thurman Munson, Don Larson, Manny Machado. Our mini is Brett Campaneris. Our filler, all right. Second half of this box. Get those guesses in for the player on the last hit. Lauren Elena. We got Ryan Bliss, Zedine, Andrew McCutcheon, Willie McCovey, Ted Williams, Eric Crochet on the mini, And the Red Sox World Series. We have Hunter Green, Clay Callaway, Freddie Freeman, Johnny Bench. Gosh, we got another mini. Find out this is Vlad Guerrero Sr. on the black border mini. Al Schwarber, Oral Hershiser, Fergie Jenkins. Andres Jimenez again. That's Bill or William Fickner. Pete Dennings, James Wood, Babe Ruth, Alton Fisk, Derek Jeter on the black border mini. Wicked curve of Sandy Koufax. Next pack. 2024 Illusions Football Premium is coming up next. There's our mini in this one. William Contreras. Mr. Eon again. Al Kaline. Felix Hernandez. Ethan Zohn. Matt Boyd. Carlos Stanton. CC Sabathia. We have Alex the Great. The Dodgers win the World Series. Vlad Jr. McCreevy. Simeon. Gary Sheffield for the Dodgers. Christian Yelich. And Don Larson. Grab your spots. We're going to be breaking again on Friday, so grab your spots for Friday's breaks. Link is pinned in the chat. It's floating in the chat as well. We got Austin Riley, the mini. Phillies win the pennant. Jackson, Grace Baldwin, rookie. Soto, Mr. Eon again. Darvish, Vlad Sr. Got Forrest, Cade Horton, Chuck Reagan, Ty Verdes, Al Tucker, Johnny Bench. We have a pufferfish on the mini. Wicked curve of Max Fried. Alexis Ohanian. Will Clark. Fergie Jenkins. Alec Bohm. Aaron Duran. Ronald Acuna. We have a mini of Trey Turner for the Phillies. Let's win the World Series. We got 4 packs left. We got Shane Halter, Kirk Gibson, Randy Johnson, DJ Mighty My, Xander Bogaerts, Gaylord Perry, Marcelo Meyer, and Catfish Hunter. Last 3 packs coming up. Illusions Premium is the next break. If you're waiting on that, Mick Abel, Patrick Page, Marcelo Meyer, Austin Riley, George Kirby, Matt Chapman. We have Brittany Snow on the mini. And we got the Yankees card there, last 2. Chandler Simpson, Cesar Tovar, Max Muncy, Greg Maddux. There is Ozzie Smith. We got Cam Smith, Raleigh Fingers, and Fergie Jenkins. The Wicked Curve, and our final pack of the break. Currently, Garrett Cole is the guest. Ozzie Albies, Aaron Judge, Mason Wynn, Cal Ripken Jr., Johnny Bench, Andrew Jones, Juan Soto, and the White Sox. So Garrett Cole was our hit of the break on the relic. He was the guess of the break. All right, guys, we're going to do our Illusions Premium coming up next. That is our first break of the night, our Alan Ginter, a baseball hobby. Let's update our title. Our next break is full. We had 2 spots left in tonight's breaks. If you guys want to grab those, they are still available. It was the Encore Football and Phoenix Football. Right, let me get the list up for this one. This is your 24 Illusions Football Premium Hobby PYT 830. Packers are down here in the 32nd spot. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 credit. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go with our Illusions Premium Hobby. Good luck, everyone. Should have 1 auto, 1 mem per box. 10 packs, 5 cards per pack. Get your guesses in for the player on that last auto. 20 in credit. You do not have to be in the break to guess, so if you're waiting on your break, throw a guess out there. If you guess the player on that last auto, there's our empty box. You'll get 20 in credit using our shop for any breaks packs or boxes. Pack number 1. 24 Encore Football PYT 834 is coming up next. That may be our auto. I'm going to set that aside. Your guess is in, guys, for the player on the last auto. The 20 in credit. Game Magicians, that is Jade Daniels. There's one of our mems. Oh, a 1 of 1. Or no, 6 of 9. Sorry. It looked like a 1 of 1. 1 of 6 of 9. Still real low numbers. We got the Nike symbol. Apologize for the way the glare was. It looked like a 1 there. 6 of 9. Still low numbered. Blake Corum rookie. Great Expectations mem with the Nike symbol. Very nice hit for the Rams spot in this one. Six of 9. The Nike emblem. Travis Etienne, Trevor Lawrence, Brian Thomas Jr. Got all right. So one of these, I don't know if both those are autos, but we'll double check. Saving those both be in because they might be autos. I guess the one on the bottom, if it is an auto, will be the one. Rest of the break. Game Magicians as Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, Anthony Richardson. We got Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Luke Musgrave, and Michael Penix. Amazing Malik Neighbors rookie. We got Troy Franklin, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta. Again, up next is going to be our Encore football. Encore football coming up next. Game Magicians of Bo Nix, Zeke Elliott, Dak Prescott, Bo Nix again on the rookie, Cortland Sutton. Got a mystique of Jatavian Sanders, Joe Burrow, Chase, Trey Hendrickson, CeeDee Lamb. David Leggett, Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, DJ Moore, Bucky Irving out of 75. Rookie Bucky Irving for Tampa out of 75. We'll go do the last couple packs after this. See on that last auto, there's Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen. We got Travis Etienne. Got the Game Magicians of Travis Kelce. Audric Estime on the first impressions. Auto out of 299. That is 299 out of 299. We have Adonai Mitchell, Jonathan Taylor, Zaire Franklin, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Carson Steele. Got Zaire Franklin on that. Out of 299, 54 out of 299. That is Jordan Travis on the rookie patch auto. And the guess in the break. Jordan Travis. We got two autos in that one. Let's see. Let's top load recap, and then let's move on to Encore Football. This was break number 2 of the night. Encore Football is coming up next. All right, let's do a recap. We have a cracked ice mystique that is Tavian Sanders. Out of 75, Bucky Irving. CTN Zaire Franklin. 6 out of 9, Blake Corum. Great Expectations Men with the Nike emblem on that one. 299 out of 299, Audric Estime. Jordan Travis, 54 out of 299 on our rookie patch autos. Going to do it for break number 2. Encore Football is coming up next. Update our title. The Vikings were available in this one. See if they've sold. If not, you guys can grab them. They are sold out, so let me add them to the list. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. And you do not have to be in the break to guess. Watching live, waiting on your breaks, or just someone watching the breaks currently, you can get your guesses in. Here's our list. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. And this is PYT 834 24 Encore Football Hobby. We'll be right back in just a moment with this one. All right, guys, here we go with our Encore Football Hobby. 1 auto, 1 min per box, 10 packs, 6 cards per pack. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. Up next after this is our 25 Phoenix Football Hobby. Again, we do have all our breaks that are listed on eBay. They are currently scheduled to break. We have those schedules. The link is pinned in the chat. It's a future break schedule page. It'll take you to a Google Sheet. Make sure you bookmark that page so you can keep track of all the breaks that we have scheduled and everything we get listed. We have Gardner Minshew, Kyron Williams, Christian Watts, and Cole Kmet. Caleb Williams on the team Pinnacle. On the back is Drake May. That's a Patriots Bears. That we will random at the end. Cleaver Worthy. Mike Evans, Jamal Adams, Romeo Dobbs, Rome Ford, CJ Stroud, Jerzon Newton. Jalen Waddle, Nick Bosa, Dak Prescott, James Cook, Marvin Harrison with the Cardinals, Keon Coleman with the Bills, Cardinals Bills. That's another one we will random. We'll do the front backs on those Tre'Davian Sweat. Travis Kelce, Brock Purdy, CeeDee Lamb. There's our first mem of the break here. Jonathan Brooks on the Pinnacle Express. That is out of 199. Bo Nix on the rookie Aura. Yatu rookie there. Puka Nacua, Christian McCaffrey, Tyson Bagent, Trevor Lawrence. We got Roma Dunze, Dylan Polk. Geno Smith, Wandale Robinson, Brandon Cooks, Javonte Williams out of 75, 20 out of 75. John Elway and Phil Simms, Giants Broncos on this one. And we got different owners for those, so we'll do random for that at the end. T.O. Johnson. We got 4 packs left. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. Devonta Smith, Travion Walker, Jameson Williams, Rashad White. That is going to be out of 99. Then we got George Kittle, Travis Kelce with the Chiefs 49ers. That one will be random. So Joe Alt. NFC's on the front, the FC's on the back. That's how we'll do those randoms. Back there, Deron Payne, Monta Williams, LJ Collier, Jonathan Allen. That is out of 150. Brock Purdy, the future is now, and Roman Wilson. Tajay Spears, Derek Carr, Sean Watson, and there's our auto. That is going to be Dylan Johnson Inscriptions auto out of 99 onto the Panthers spot. Look close to this auto card. That's a nice one there. Dylan Johnson is the auto. Christian McCaffrey on the blueprints. Joe Milton rookie in our final pack. And we'll top load. We'll random off the team Pinnacles, the head-to-head. Stephon Gilmore, Evan Ingram, Joe Burrow, Xavier Legette out of 150. Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Brooks. Top of these numbered ones real quick. $2025 Phoenix Football Hobby PYT 838 is coming up next. If you're waiting on that one, that will be right up after this one. We're going to top load. We're going to random off a few cards and then do a recap and end it for this break in just a moment. We do have spots available for Friday. We do have next week's breaks also posted up as well. Get our randomizers set up here. All right, let's do the head-to-head first. It'll be between the Giants and Broncos. Our head-to-head. We're going to roll the dice. We got 5. We'll randomize this 5 times. Whichever team's in the top spot after the 5th randomization will get that card. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our 5th and final time, 5 times. One to the Broncos. Broncos, where? The team. We go head to head there. All right, now we'll do a front and back. Our team Pinnacles. Teams on the front are the NFCs. We got the 49ers, Cardinals, Bears on the back. We got Drake May for New England, Keon Coleman for the Bills, and Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. We're going to do the front and back. Front is the NFC, back is the AFC. So roll the dice. 4 and 2 for 6 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times. On to the front. 4 and 2 is 6. There are 6 times to the front. Front up here for now. All right, let's do a recap. The teams on the front will get these. The 49ers, Cardinals, and Bears. Then we have Javonte Williams. That was out of 75. Rashad White out of 99. Jonathan Allen out of 150. Xavier Legette out of 150. Jonathan Brooks was our men. That was out of 199. Then we had Dylan Johnson Inscriptions auto. That was out of 99. Going to the Panthers. Both the hits to the Panthers spot. All right, that does it for break number 3. Break number 4, our Phoenix Football Hobby is coming up next. We have the Commanders available in this one. We'll see if they have sold. Update our title here. Update our list. We are full for tonight. Again, if you want to use that link to grab spots in the upcoming breaks, do so. Future break schedule link and the remaining spots tonight link will take you to that future break schedule page. You can see all the listed breaks. You can see roughly how many spots are available. Obviously, if somebody's buying spots now, that's not updated, but we do have spots available on all the breaks posted. All right, here's our link. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. That gold down here with the Falcons in the bottom spot. This is PYT 83825 Phoenix Football Hobby. We'll be right back in just a moment with this one. All right, here we go with our Phoenix Football Hobby. 12 packs, 5 cards per pack, 2 autos per box. Good luck to everybody in this one. 12 packs is an empty box. Keep your guesses in for the player on the last auto. We'll be back again at 9 p.m. Central Friday, so grab your spots on those breaks. There's Walter Nolan, Kyle Williams, Malik Neighbors, Ricky Pearsall, Joe Theismann. Mason Graham. We got a nice mem here. Doug Williams, Jaden Daniels, Joe Theismann. I think Washington was the final spot in this break. 2 out of 299. Nice hit there for the Commanders. This 2024 rookie class better than the 2020 rookie quarterback class. It might be. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy still. Improvement to do, but they're not washouts yet. Jordan James, Jordan Brooks, Derwin James, Chris Olave, Eric Armstead. Hope I didn't finish the rest of that pack, did I? That is Ted Hendricks, and that is out of 149. Will Disley, Dak Prescott. Buka, guess so far, Jahad Campbell, Elijah Arroyo, Travion Henderson, Josh Jacobs, Willis McGahee, Cam Ward, Kyle Shanahan, Drake London, Dalton Schultz, Ricky Williams. Davion Williams, Travion Henderson mem on the future mem for the Patriots. Super Bowl Patriots out of 299. Will they win the Super Bowl? That is the question. The Travion Henderson. Saquon Barkley, Gene Reed, Hunter Henry. Azaria Thompson, Plaxico Burris, Terry McLaurin on the contours out of 299. Another Commander spot hit. There's Vaughn Bailey and J.C. Horn. Up next after this one is our Luminance Football. Luminance Football is coming up next. Ty Felton, Woody Marks, Bijan Robinson, John Lynch, Tyreek Smith, Andre Lambert Smith, Landon Jackson Gold Auto. That's going to the Buffalo Bills. That should be out of 10. That is 6 out of 10. Landon Jackson for the Buffalo Bills. Rookie auto out of 10 on the gold. John Lynch out of 99. Drake May, Joe Burrow. Got 3 packs left. Treon Henderson, Alike Starks, Drake May, Ed Hendricks, Mike Haynes. Nick Arwari, Marvin Harrison, Kyler Murray, CJ Stroud, Bucky Irving. Our final pack of this break should have our auto in. Our final auto. Jamar Chase on the silver. Sirianni, Vinny Testaverde, Dante Thornton Jr., and Ashton Genty on the dual mem auto. Nice hit for the Raiders spot. That is out of 99, 25 out of 99. Ashton Genty was the guest of the break. This dual mem. That was out of 99. Let's top load recap, then we'll move on to our Luminance break. Grab your spots for Friday. Use the link pinned in the chat. Make sure you bookmark that page to keep track of all the breaks we list and schedule. There's Ted Hendricks for the Colts. That was out of 149. Terry McLaurin, Contours out of 299. John Lynch out of 99. The Regeneration 3 mem card here of Joe Theis and Jaden Daniels, Doug Williams for the Commanders out of 299. Treon Henderson mem out of 299. We have the Landon Jackson Gold Auto out of 10, rookie auto for the Bills. Ashton Genty on the dual mem auto for the Raiders. And that one was out of 99. Nice box of Phoenix right there. 2 rookie autos, one number to 10, one a dual patch to 99. All right, guys, up next is our Luminance Football Hobby PYT 831. Here's our list for this one. Teams on the left, teams are on the right. That goal down in the 33rd spot for the 49ers. This one does have the mystery points NIL spot in it. Here are your guesses for the player on the last auto. This one for 20 of credit. This is PYT 83125 Luminance Football Hobby. All right, here we go with our Lewis football hobby. 3 autos, 1 mem. 4 packs, 10 cards per pack. Good luck to everybody in this one. Contenders, 2024 Contenders football hobbies coming up next. And we end the night with our Rookies and Stars football hobby. That'll be 2025 Rookies and Stars. Good luck to everybody in this one. We got Wade McKinstry, Austin Eckler, Dante Culpepper, Steve Young for Tampa, Jarius Sneed out of 199. And we have the Vintage Materials, Julius Peppers. We pulled one of these before. Going to the Panthers. This one is non-numbered. Will Anderson on the engaged insert. Jalen Milroe. Malik Williams. Dylan Gabriel. And a kid reporter card. Next back. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto. We should have 3 autos in here. Deuce McAllister. Joe Burrow. Baker Mayfield. Quentin Johnston. Corey Holt Horton out of 249. And we got an NIL auto here. Carnell Tate. That'll go to the NIL spot. Carnell Tate auto. Green parallel, is that? Nice hit for the NIL spot. Deja Devonta Adams for the Rams. We have Will Shepard. Xavier Restapro. And Jade Barron. Back. Justin Jefferson. Chase Brown. Chuba Hubbard. JT Tui Malalu. That is out of 10, 6 out of 10. We picked some low number cards tonight, 6 out of 10 there. Damian Martinez out of 299. We have an auto. Oops. Of RJ Harvey out of 700. RJ Harvey auto. Jonathan Taylor. Woody Marks. Marion Hampton. Ferguson Kid Reporter card. Dan Marino. CJ Stroud. Bo Nix. Singletary. 299. That's Henry Ellard. And we got Jaden Higgins for Houston out of 700 was the guess of the break on this one. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. Our final auto. And we got Contenders Football 2024 coming up next. Engaged Harrison Smith. Tez Johnson. Phil Maffa for the Cowboys. And Cam Ward to end it. Let's top load, recap, and move on to our final few breaks of the night. Got 2 breaks left. We will be back Friday, 9 p.m. Central. Our break schedule is linked in the chat. Click on that future break schedule link. Bookmark that page. The remaining spots link is that same Google sheet, so click on that, bookmark it. You can buy spots directly by clicking on the break that is on the list. You can buy your teams for that break. We got every break we have listed is scheduled. It's all put on the schedule there. If you have bought spots in our breaks, you can know what day your break will go off. But Jerry Sneed out of 199. Out of 249, Torrey Holt, Seattle. Out of 10. This one was out of 10. JT Tuimalalu. Out of 299, Damian Martinez. Out of 299, Henry Ellard. Vintage Materials, that is Julius Peppers. NIL Auto, Ohio State Buckeyes, Carnell Tate. RJ Harvey out of 700, and Jaden Higgins out of 700. RJ Harvey was going to the Broncos, Jaden Higgins to the Texans. And that does it for Luminance. So Contenders Football 2024 is coming up next. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in that one. Then we end the night with the rookies and stars. Let me update our title here. We are full on the night, but we do have spots in all our other break nights. Make sure you grab them before your teams are gone. And here is our list that goes out with the Lions in the bottom spot. Names are on the left, teams are on the right. 24 Contenders Football Hobby PYT 832s coming up next. Get your guesses in for the player on the final auto in this one for 20 credit. All right, here we go, guys, with our Contenders Football break. 2024 Contenders Football, 5 autos per box, 6-pack, 8 cards per pack. The autos can be some of the best or some of the worst. Never know in these boxes here. Good luck to everybody. All right, here we go. Good luck to everybody in this one. We start off with Derek Carr, Bryce Young, DeAndre Hopkins, CJ Stroud, AJ Brown, and Zach Zinter. And we are first auto. Rookie ticket, Zach Zinter for the Browns. Cleveland Browns, Zach Zinter auto. Then we have the power players, Tua and Lamar Jackson, Dolphins, and the Ravens. That is one we will random. Have 2 different owners on that. And Rookie of the Year, Brian Thomas. Next back. Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones, Drake London, Trevor Lawrence, Deebo Samuel. Ooh, a 1-on-1 printing plate. Is that what this is? It is. One of the Packers spot. Aaron Jones, 1-of-1 printing plate. Nice Aaron Jones auto printing plate for the Packers. That is from 2023 Contenders. So he was on the Vikings 2024, but that is going to go to the Packers. Jamar Chase and Justin Herbert. Nice 1-of-1 printing plate. Sean got the Packers in this one. Javonte Williams, Alvin Kamara, Justin Herbert, Tajay Spears, and we have a divisional ticket, Aaron Rodgers for the Jets out of 1/49. Aaron Rodgers on the divisional ticket. And we got another auto, and it's going to be for the Browns again. Davion Cohen on the rookie ticket auto for the Cleveland Browns. The whole offensive line there. A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Bears, Eagles. 2 different owners for this one. We do. That'll be random. DJ Stroud. I guess set that aside. DJ Stroud on the Supernaturals. Next back. We hit a 1-of-1 in this one. Jair Alexander. Saquon Barkley. Amari Cooper. Jalen Waddle. Kirk Cousins. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Champlin. 7 out of 75 on the conference ticket. Champlin. And we have Josh Allen on the division ticket and Brock Purdy on the hall pass variation there. Very well. We have Evan Ingram, Christian McCaffrey, Cortland Sutton, Josie Joel, Monta Adams for the Jets. And this is a Javon Baker, something like an on-card auto there. Rookie ticket on-card auto, Javon Baker going to the Patriots. One pack left. That is Jalen Hurts. And we have a Drake May, Jaden Daniels. That's the Commanders, Patriots. Do we have 2 owners for those teams? So this one will be random as well. Part of the last random. Will Levis, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Drake Hill. We got Jalen Wright on a rookie ticket, 1-of-1 printing plate as well. And then we have the Rookie of the Year, Liatu, and Josh Jacobs. All right, let's random off. We have Jalen Wright was the guest of the break. And we'll random off our power players. We'll do a top, bottom. So the teams on the top, Patriots, Eagles, Ravens. Teams on the bottom, Commanders, Bears, and Dolphins. Set up our randomizer for that one. All right, here we go. Our screen share here. We'll roll the dice. I'm going to randomize that 5 times. 2 and 3 is 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and our 5th and final time, 5 times. One to the teams on the top. Take a look again for the teams on the top. This one, Drake May and the Patriots get this one. We have A.J. Brown and the Eagles and Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens for that one. We have the Drake May power players with Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy Hall Pass, Aaron Rodgers out of 149 on the divisional ticket, Zach Zinter. Got Aaron Jones on the 1/1 printing plate, Davion Cohen auto, Aaron Champlin out of 75 on the conference ticket auto. Javon Baker was our on-card auto, and then Jalen Wright was our 1/1 printing plate auto, and guest of the break going to the Dolphins. All right, guys, our last break of the night's coming up. It's Rookies and Stars. YT 843. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in that one. Update the title. Get our list pulled up here. All right, here's our list. This is 2025 Rookies and Stars Football Hobby PYT 843. Back down here in bottom spot with the Commanders. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. We'll get started in just a moment. All right, guys, here we go. The last break of the night, PYT 843, our Rookies and Stars. We should have 2 autos, 2 mims per box, 5 numbered parallels, 6 Optichrome insert. Again, guys, we will be back Friday at 9 p.m. Central. Grab your spots in that one. We go pack number 1. We got Randy Moss out of 999, Nick Scranton. We got Tua, Tony Pollard. And we got a redemption here. There's going to be Elijah Arroyo. That is going to be for Seattle. Super Bowl bound, Seattle Seahawks. Aisha Arroyo is auto number 1. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto in this break for 20 in credit. Make sure you guys click on that future break schedule link, bookmark that page, so you can keep track of all the breaks we have listed and scheduled. Everything listed is currently scheduled. There's Joe Burrow, Amari and Hampton. You can buy directly into the spots, clicking on their links in there. Jack Betch. That is Andrew Kuba. Alec Williams. Christian Gonzalez. Bijan Robinson. Jalen Hurts. Najee Harris. Ty Felton. The rookies and stars cross-training them. Non-numbered. Quinn Ewers. Out of 50. 33 out of 50 on the Airborne. Touchdown clip. Marshall Falk. Jackson Dart. Terrence Ferguson. And Riley Leonard. Jaden Daniels. John Elway. Jerry Jeudy out of 9.99. Ernest Biner. Baker Mayfield out of 99. Baker Mayfield should be the guest of the break. We shall see. Felix Ayamanor. Jalen Milroe. Caleb Johnson. Nick Scaronton. Kyle Williams. Second year, Caleb Williams out of 9.99. Emeka Ibuka. Trevor Lawrence. Tyrone Tracy. There's an Ashton Genty mem on the high octane. Non-numbered there. Airborne of Eli Manning. Federoa McMillan. Travion Henderson. Jahad Campbell. And Jalen Milroe. Last 2 packs coming up. Joe Montana, Andre Johnson, Justin Herbert out of 249. Baker Mayfield, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty on the Crusade. Touchdown Club, Antonio Gates, Tyler Shug, Felix Ayamanor, and Carson Schwarzenegger. And our final pack of the break. I think they have a filler on the end. A filler there. Garrett Wilson, David Legette, TJ Watt out of 9.99. Kyler Murray, Jordan Love, Thrillers of Jadon Blue, Jackson Dart rookie rush, Alfred Collins rookie, and Ty Robinson rookie. All right, let's do our recap here. Nice box of rookies and stars. And we will be back again on Friday at 9 p.m. Central. Future break schedule link, the remaining spots links in the chat you can click on. Takes you to a Google Sheet. You want to bookmark that sheet so you can grab your spots in those upcoming breaks and see what days those breaks are scheduled for as well. Currently, every break we have listed on eBay is scheduled to be broke. We got a schedule up to next week or after next week. I can't even remember. We got a bunch of breaks scheduled, break nights this week, next week, and starting the following week, I believe. And make sure you guys go through the link to buy your teams. All right, here's our recap on this one. We have the Quinn Ewers out of 50. Out of 999, Jerry Judy. Out of 999, Emeka Buka. Out of 249, Justin Herbert. Out of 999, TJ Watt. Nick Scranton out of 999. Ty Felton on the cross training. High Octane, Ashton Gentleman. Elijah Arroyo auto on the rookie signatures redemption. And Baker Mayfield out of 99. 60 out of 99. Baker Mayfield was the guess of the break. And our final auto. That does it for tonight's breaks. Again, I appreciate everybody for hopping in. We will see you Friday at 9 p.m. Central. Have a great night.